Presenting the speech on behalf of Director, National Institute of Education, Nanyang Technological University, Singapore. Good afternoon. We are privileged to have as guest of honor at this ceremony Mr. Wong Siu Hoon, Deputy Chair, NIE Council. Ms. Liu Wei-Li, Director General of Education, Ministry of Education, members of the NIE Council, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Today we celebrate the culmination of our teacher graduates' hard work, perseverance, and achievements. You have completed your learning in NIE, acquiring the knowledge, skills, and values that will enable you to shape young minds and transform lives as a fully qualified educator. The current Bachelor of Arts Education and Bachelor of Science Education programs were repositioned as double major programs with a minor last year. These moves give due recognition to the academic subjects as majors and minors without compromising the core purpose of preparing our students to be educators. This repositioning signals NIE's commitment to developing teachers as professionals with deep scholarly knowledge in an academic discipline and in education. I'm therefore very happy to share that we saw our first batch of graduates with this double major degree this morning. 58 of them graduated in one of the double major strands of the Bachelor of Arts programs and 37 in one of the Bachelor of Science strands. I'm also pleased to highlight that in the process of renaming some of the academic disciplines, we have taken the opportunity to foreground some of the existing contents that have now taken on heightened significance in our modern day world. Mathematics, for example, is now renamed as Mathematics and Computational Thinking to underscore the relevance of NIE's academic discipline. Likewise, physics is now Physics and Energy Studies. In other cases, the new academic discipline name reflects a broadened scope. For the languages, English is now English Language and Linguistics, and the three mother tongue languages are now Chinese Studies, Tamil Studies, and Malay Studies without compromising the depth of the study in the language itself. We are confident that our graduates will be equally prepared, just as their predecessors were, to pursue their graduate studies in either their first academic discipline or in education. The new education landscape is one where online learning has become increasingly mainstream. Nevertheless, students also need to learn in a three-dimensional world, facilitated by the teacher and supported with purposeful teaching practices and interactions with peers. At NIE, we leverage technology to create authentic learning experiences. For example, many of you would have used augmented reality to deepen your understanding of complex theories. You would have leveraged artificial intelligence to conduct assessments and used eye-tracking technology to gain insights into how students learn. You have made use of online discussion forums to collaborate and digital journals and blogs to enhance your metacognition through reflective practice. You will be familiar with the Professional Practice and Inquiry course, PPI course, built within the program. PPI is underpinned by the NIE 4 Life philosophy of lifelong, life deep, life wide, and life wise education. The PPI course allowed you to reflect on your teaching practices and consolidate your learning by building a conceptual map of your journey at NIE. It is our hope that through NIE's initial teacher preparation and professional development programs, more and more teachers will become well-versed in e-pedagogies for designing and facilitating lessons. Emerging technologies can indeed enhance teaching, but you must remember to continuously reflect, adapt, and take charge of your own professional growth. This is how you can always be ready for the future and become lifelong learners. As an educator, the desire to serve and to care for others is a fundamental quality that all of us must have. We must be able to appreciate diversity and understand how education can contribute to more sustainable and inclusive economies and societies. These are qualities that NIE has been helping our student teachers to develop since 2005 through the Group Endeavours in Service Learning GESOL program. Some of you have partnered with welfare organizations to hold wellness workshops for low-income families. You've worked with organizations such as the SPCA to develop resources promoting animal welfare and animal care to primary school students. You've partnered with the National Library Board to produce digital resource packs and organize learning journeys for school children who had their learning limited by COVID regulations. And some of you collaborated with the Singapore Food Agency and local farms to develop learning packages for the Singapore Green Plan 2030. As you grow professionally as an educator, always hold this service and care mentality close to your heart and continue to find time to exemplify it through your actions. And remember that you never have to do it alone. Maintain the relationships you've built with your tutors and peers at NIE. Stay in touch as they will be an essential part of your support network throughout your teaching journey. One way to stay connected is through the NTU NIE Alumni Association, AA. All NIE graduates automatically become lifelong members, and you would have received a welcome letter from the president and the advisor of the AA. As a member, there are numerous opportunities for you to connect with your fellow alumni, expand your professional network, and learn from other alumni in NTU. I encourage you to take part in activities such as the AA webinar series, networking sessions, and NTU homecoming events. The AA Exco also invites you to participate in the subcommittees, for example, to organize the networking sessions. You've learned a lot from the teachers who came before you. Now, you can follow suit and share your experiences and expertise with new cohorts of student teachers. In 2020, NIE developed learning initiatives for the future of education, or Life at NIE SG. It built on the foundations of NIE's educational philosophies and distinctive capabilities in education and curriculum. We've identified strategic growth areas to build our impact and engage in Singapore and globally. These areas are child and human development, values and ethics, science of learning, emerging technologies, and assessment and evaluation. Last year, we launched AI at NIE as part of the Life at NIE SG strategic growth area of emerging technologies. Through AI at NIE, we aim to transform teaching and learning with artificial intelligence and advanced research on the innovative and ethical applications of AI for education. We also set up a Center for Assessment and Evaluation, CAE, to serve as a one-stop hub and catalyst for research and teaching in assessment and evaluation. The CAE aims to promote literacy in assessment and evaluation among educators so that they are better placed to make informed decisions about teaching and learning. Just 2 months ago, we established the Singapore Centre for Character and Citizenship Education, CCE, at NIE, a first of its kind in the region. This new centre will advance professional learning and research in CCE to support the development of children and youth in Singapore and beyond. The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and as educators, it is our responsibility to stay abreast of the latest best practices, research, and educational trends. I encourage you to join us in the webinars, seminars, and activities coming up in NIE. You can also keep up to date on the latest educational developments and pedagogical knowledge by signing up for NIE in-service courses. You may want to take standalone courses that are stackable towards an NTU Flexi Master's certificate or opt to pursue a full higher degree. Whether you choose the teaching, specialist, or leadership track, NIE has courses to support you. You've chosen a noble profession that can touch the hearts and grow the minds of children and youth for Singapore. I encourage you to always remember why you have chosen teaching as your career. Once again, Congratulations, and I wish you all the best in your career as an educator. Enjoy the celebrations, and thank you. Our guest of honor will now address us.
Distinguished guests and colleagues, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. Mrs. Tan was teaching 6-year-old Isaac counting. This was the very first lesson, and Mrs. Tan wanted to do a quick diagnosis. Isaac, do you know how to count? Isaac replied very confidently, yes, Mrs. Tan, my father taught me how to count. So Mrs. Tan asked, what comes after 1 and 2? Isaac replied very quickly, 3, Mrs. Tan. Very good, complimented Mrs. Tan. Now let's try a slightly harder question. What 2 numbers come after 4 and 5? Again, Isaac's answer was very prompt and very assured. Mrs. Tan, 6 and 7. Mrs. Tan was indeed duly impressed. Let me try an even more complicated, more complex question, dealing with 2-digit numbers. Isaac, what 3 numbers come after 8, 9, and 10? Isaac, with equal enthusiasm and confidence, replied, Mrs. Tan, Jack, Queen, and King. For those who didn't laugh, who didn't understand what was happening, please ask your neighbor. Why did I tell you this story? Why did I use this pedagogical story? Because firstly, all of us who are very well trained in NIE would have been taught the importance of inducting our students into our lesson. And I hope that this story intrigues you enough to want to listen to me further. Where am I leading you to? The moral of this pedagogical story is that our students are learning. They are learning all the time, and they are learning from many, many sources, including some very unsavory ones. So in many ways, the teaching profession is about that belief that all of us and that all our students can learn. That as teachers, it is our professional responsibility to nurture their passion for learning and to direct this innate desire to learn in the correct direction so that they can learn independently from the right sources at the right time and to take care of themselves and others now and lifelong into the future. It is indeed my pleasure to be able to join all of you on this very happy occasion, on your graduation. And as you look forward to a career in teaching, I'd like to pass you this message about our intrinsic professional motivation to nurture our students, to learn, and to learn for life. But as we do that, I'd like to caution all of us that teaching has and will become even more complex. We are stepping into the world that continues to change at a very rapid pace, even as it grapples with all kinds of things, whether it's climate change, sustainability, geopolitical instability, digital transformation, aging population, and many other issues that are affecting humanities. The challenges that nations and societies face are indeed increasingly complex. Globalization and technological advancements have made tremendous impact upon all our lives and drastically changed the world that we live in and the world that we know. They have shrunken the world. We fly to London now, 12 hours, like we would take a bus in the past to Penang. We interact via the internet across time and space effortlessly, morphing our social and business interaction into very different dimensions. London, New York, Paris, Shanghai, Singapore, of course, share the same kind of cosmopolitanism never experienced before, but now apparent in all major cities around the world. This has invariably altered the demographics in the world as well as in each country. The interconnectedness of our world has created a situation where when one country sneezes, there's a good chance that the rest of the world will catch a cold, both literally and metaphorically. COVID-19 pandemic clearly demonstrated that effect very, very dramatically as we lived through that. Such is the world that our students are growing up in and will inherit. What do all this mean for us as educators, as teachers, as we go about our classes daily? We have to take cognizance of these driving forces influencing the world today and will continue to make the world increasingly complex. We must respond to them. Let us remind ourselves that our primary one students, people like Isaac, that we admit into our schools today, will not enter the workforce until maybe 2040. This seems very far away, but it may not be. We cannot foretell exactly what the future will present to them. Therefore, the best that we can do, based on our limited projection of what the world will be like, is to develop in our young knowledge, skills, competencies, and dispositions that will make them as future ready as we hope they can be. To do that, we must be very, very, very student-centric. Ng Li-san, one of our graduates today, I heard, enjoys baking sourdough bread. And she has told us that she realizes that when baking bread, one reads the dough and not the clock. Analytically, working with students is like that. That while all of us as teachers, we have a recipe, that is our lesson plan. But we must be ready to adapt and modify depending on what we observed of our students. Teaching really is both an art and a science, and certainly calls for our nimbleness and responsiveness to our students' needs. Our students will need strong foundational knowledge. Basic languages, mathematical and scientific knowledge will continue to remain relevant and valid. Equipping our students with core literacy and numeracy will continue to be fundamentally important. Emphasis on 21st century competencies like communicative, information, teamwork, and multicultural competencies will gain new import as interaction transcends political and geographical boundaries. So, as our students like Isaac are bombarded with information from all sources at all times, teaching them to discern what is true, what is false, what is reliable, what is fake, has become increasingly important mission of ours. Fundamentally, we also need to help them develop a strong social, emotional set of competencies and disposition for change. By that I mean the propensity to accept change as it comes, to be adaptable to change, and to be resilient rather than to be unsettled by change. Better still, if they can learn to thrive on change by taking advantage of each change that they are confronted with. And the best would be for them to become the champions and the advocates of change, transforming themselves, the people around them, the organization that they work for, they work with, through participation, creativity, innovation, so that everywhere they serve, they leave it a better place than when they first arrived. To do that, learning today cannot be confined to the classroom. A holistic education entails much more than desk work. As the term implies, it is holistic. As teachers, we need to innovate pedagogically, to role model what change can mean for us, and to excite our students through and about what they are learning. The disposition for change must, however, be undergirded by a strong value system. As our students are buffeted by the wind of change, they must develop strength of character and anchor themselves in sound values of integrity, honesty, responsibility, and care for others. Because it's under this trying situation where change happens all the time that character and values provide the greatest stability. As teachers, we want to use every opportunity to develop character and values. So for example, sports and games can do that very well, and we will use them to advantage. Again, I'd like to cite one of your examples. Elsa Gulf Sharifa from the PGDE primary program applies this principle and this belief in coaching her students and stretching them as they practice Malay martial art, Silat. Jeremy C., also from our primary program, introduces volleyball to his students to teach them the importance of teamwork. To do all this, we must keep our classrooms safe for learning. Victor Paul Brantung, who is now a trained art teacher, applies his aquarium keeping to his teaching. He found growing and maintaining aquariums to have a nice parallel in teaching. The ecosystem of a fish tank is only healthy with a balance of microbacteria, plants, and fishes. And by the same token, all of our classrooms must be conducive, be maturing, and offer a safe learning environment for the students to thrive with the interaction with us, with other students, under the care and guidance of all of us in a very, very balanced approach. Indeed, since the COVID-19 pandemic, we now have a heightened awareness of psychological safety and mental wellness issues. We need no reminder of the importance of mental health and self-care, and as teachers, we have as much responsibility to care for our students as well as for ourselves. Yvonne Tay, one of our physical education teachers who is graduating today, has come to appreciate the importance of caring for her own health via an active lifestyle. She does cardio workout and goes to the gym to practice resistance and weight training regularly to increase the physical and mental well-being. Looking after ourselves is indeed very important, and Yvonne is showing the way. Tan Di Jie, our music teacher, appreciates the power of music making in building confidence and self-esteem in students. Very importantly, music can help students connect with their inner self, with their emotions. Music, whether through music listening, music making, can be a means to help all our students learn to manage their mental well-being better. And that is indeed a very important responsibility for us. Of course, ensuring mental well-being does not mean blocking out challenges and possible failures. Here again, teachers can make a difference. Celestine Xiao, for example, again one of you that I'm citing, had experienced setback in a PhD journey. This has motivated her and inspired her to want to create a learning environment where students feel safe to fail and can be guided in what we educators call productive failure, so that all our students may grow and mature as individuals. I'm also obliged to touch on how technology is transforming our classrooms and our pedagogies. COVID has made us rethink our teaching and how it could be conducted effectively when face-to-face teaching was not possible. With teaching delivered differently and on new platforms, assessment also take on different forms. Engaging students in online learning brought on new challenges, but as well as opportunities for engagement. And these are all now made available to all of us. Yet even as we hone our online teaching skills and refine our blended approaches to instructional design, generative AI has come on the scene in a big way and raised fundamental questions for all of us in the education fraternity. Most of you would have had the opportunity in your final teaching practicum when ChatGPT was making regular headlines in newspapers, and you would have therefore been actively exploring ChatGPT and the whole myriad of generative AI tools too. This is something that we can't avoid. But you, I hope, would have realized and witnessed the immense power of this human product. You might have welcomed this teaching assistant in some ways and learn how to embrace it and learn how to use that productive affordance that comes with it. In education, we must, of course, prepare our young for this AI-powered world, but we must not lose sight of our fundamentals. The next generation must develop disciplinary and general thinking skills, even as they take advantage of any short-term gains generative AI tools may afford them. If we allow our students to outsource their assignments at the expense of their own long-term learning, we are doing them a serious disfavor. It behooves teachers like us to also ensure that all our young develop the right values and a sense of integrity when using digital resources and tools. Values that can withstand the temptation of cheating, facilitated by technology, and not succumb to taking the easy way out. There is indeed a place in learning for students to wrestle with the problem. There is a need for them to exercise their imagination, and there is value in developing their personal voice and thinking, where none of the digital devices can do for them. Teaching for the future will indeed be no easy task. In any case, as I've said before, teaching has never been a simple job, not a vocation that's laid back. Because teaching is about working with people, working with young lives, and making a difference, a very important responsibility. Adding the complexities of the future into teaching will multiply the challenges that we will find in our profession. But if we are imbued with the right disposition, with the right professional values, with the right belief and desire to want to make a difference, and if we help all our colleagues to internalize these professional values, it will be a very fulfilling profession. Leading, caring, inspiring the young is a noble calling. And to do that effectively will always demand the best from each one of us. On that note, let me congratulate you upon your graduation. As we appreciate the new world unfolding in front of us, do remember we need to be strong, we need to be adaptable as we respond to the changes in our world. As a teacher, the responsibility on our shoulders, the future of our students. And you remember people like Isaac, the 6-year-old who will become 7, 8, and then go into the adult that will inherit the future for us, will depend on all of us. And the future of the nation, the future of Singapore, will depend on us too. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to invite Director General of Education, Ms. Liu Wei Li, to deliver her welcome address.
Mr. Wong Siu Hong, Deputy Chairman of NIE Council, NIE faculty, ladies and gentlemen, special acknowledgement of the parents who are here to support, and our graduates. I'd like to welcome each one of you to the teaching fraternity. Teaching is a special, special calling. By becoming a teacher, you have joined a dedicated fraternity of educators who are committed to doing their best for their students and for the future of Singapore. You are entrusted with the responsibility of imbuing good values in your students, nurturing their talents, their interests, igniting in them the passion to learn, and guiding them to lead meaningful lives. Through what you say and what you do, you will impact the lives of your students profoundly. So choose to be a teacher who leads, cares, and inspires. Lead your students to inquire, to develop a passion for learning and to discover the potential within themselves. Take pride in your own professional learning. Continue to deepen your professional expertise. Your learning doesn't stop with the certificate you're getting today. It continues on. So share your learning with your colleagues, even those who are more experienced than you. And in so doing, you show your students that learning is for life. In fact, you should teach so that your students will have the capability and the skills to learn, and teach them so that they'll be able to cope with life and thrive in life. That requires more than the disciplines. Care for your students by engaging both their hearts as well as their minds, and reach out to their parents so that they can be your partners in creating a nurturing environment for the students' holistic growth and well-being. Inspire every one of your students to believe in themselves and want to make a difference. Every child matters and has the potential to contribute to the future of this nation. So challenge your students to be compassionate, to be resilient, innovative, and respectful of others. Our fraternity is here to support you as you take your first steps as teachers. And through moments of joy, and there'll be many of them, as well as challenges, there'll be some of them, you will find a community who is there for you to learn and grow together. As a teacher, you are in a privileged position to impact lives, and I trust you will. So lead, care, inspire, for the future of this nation passes through our hands. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to invite Mrs. Chua Yen Ching, member of the NIE Council, to present scrolls to our graduating teachers. Mrs. Chua, we present the following teachers who have been awarded the Postgraduate Diploma in Education, Primary. Aidil Hakim Zaharuddin. Alifa Ahmad Jailani. Alsagoff Sharifa Fatia Anwar. Amanda Lai Shu Wen. Amanpreet Kaur Gill. Amir Ishad Khan Abdul Hamad Khan. An Shi En Rachel. Ang Yong Jia. Ang Yu Ting. Aniwati Abdul Shoko. Belden Ko Yong Wei. Belinda Han Zhuang Yi. Celestine Kao Wan Yi. Celine Chong Xue Ying. Chai Ming Se, Chan Ka Yin Karin, Chanel Chan Jia Lun, Cheng Yi Juan Jade, Chanchira Sika, Chen Jia Sin, Tiong Qian Hui Odelia, Tiong Shi Min, Shimin Lao Ying Jie, Cheryl Huyn Yi Hui, Cheryl Ma Jia Wei, Chu Hui Yi Rachel, Chia An Yi, Chia Mei Hua, Chia Yan Ping, Chin Chui Kim, Chin Ray Amanda, Chao Zhao Yu Jaden, Chao Zhi Ying, Chua Lei Ping, Chua Maybelline Ivy, Chua Shuwen Rachel, Clara Chu Jia En, Clara Lim Su Ying, Clara Tam Ka Ling, Colin Yang Jia Hui, D. Priya Darshini, Dharani, Darshini Ravichandran, Dian Fatihal Ismail. Tong Jia. Jufatia Anwar. Elaine Yo Yen Ying. Elizabeth Ashvini Anthony. Farah Muhammad Rizal. Feng Jingwei. Filza Shafi'i. Fiona Ko Lee Ping. Gan Su Ray. Gan Chan Yi. Gao Zhen Yang. Geraldine Ann DeCotta. Jermaine Tan Jermin. Go Chin Yi Cindy. Go Ing Ming Sebastian. Go Jia Xuan. Gong Xian Li. Han Jingxiang. Hannah Diana Abdul Kaha. Hadi Padi. Haslina Hassan. Hima Ruben. Heng Kai Yi. Ho Chia Ling Jocelyn. Indu Ravindran. Irfan Silalahi. Jasmina Begum Kaliku Zaman. Javiata Rangasamy. J.K. Intuja. Jocelyn Ang Hui Yue. Joey Ko Ziyi. Jonathan Ng Jin Ming. Jonalyn Teo Min Hui. Joy Ko. Julnis Ho Zi Ping. Justina Tan Hui Ru. Kavita Soundaran Pandyan. Kerweijie Rachel. Keeper Shanu Danabalan. Ken Roy Anthony. Kashina Ramasamy. Khadija Muhammad Iqbal. Keng Jin Seung. Ku Jia Hui. Kim Yi Yun. Ko Yu Ying. Kok Yao Xiang. Lau Jingyi Angeline. Lee Hon Chu. Lee Shi Hao. Li Zicheng. Li Yuying. Leong Jun Wei. Leong Zhenling Pearly. Li Xue'er. Liang Eunice. Liu Huijin. Lim Baocheng. Lim Qianling Shenlin. Lim Chongping. Lim Jiaqi. Lim Liying Clarice. Lim Wei Ling Shirley. Lim Wei Sheng Marcus. Lim Yi Si. Lin Bei Jin. Liu Hongye Vincent. Lok Jingwen. Lo Yi Hui. Lo Yujie Gerald. Lo Li Ying Alicia. Lo Wei Jie. Loi Xue Ying. Lu Jia. Lu Jie. Lu Ying. Lucas Tang Yu Hong. Mangala Priya Doraisamy. Marcus Choi Jung Ho. Matilda Ong Wei Ling. Matthew John. Michelle Lee Jing Qi. Muhammad Aishik Anshat. Muhammad Ibrahim Zaini. Monisa Samdas Barani. Muhammad Adilan Fitri Muhammad Noor. Muhammad Hafiz Muhammad Osman. Muhammad Idisa Osman. Muhammad Samir Muhammad Ishaq. Nabila Abdullah. Nadia Asman. Nilia Yasmin Shamia. Nyo Kai Lin. Ng Jin Yen Nicholas. Ng Kai Ying Caitlin. Elizabeth Ashwini Anthony. Ng Chi Hao Jonathan. Ng Shulin Debbie Michelle. Ng Yi Chao. Ng Ziqian Jolin. Nohazik Amali Jaffa. Nur Adina Zainuddin. Nur Alifa Samsudin. Nur Amira Asman. Nur Radiana Muhammad Khatib. Nur Shafika Muhammad Sham. Nur Shazwani Jantan. Nur Zahira Kasim. Nuriani Mahat. Nurin Sharina Sharif. Nuliana Oma. Nurul Afika Sulaiman. Olivero Lavinia Janelle. Ong Su Ting. Ong Wei Chong. Ong Su Hua Jane. Ong Kai Feng. Ong Ying Hui. Ping Si Bo. Po Jingwen Elisa. Prima Lata Tangavalu. R. Abirami. Raja Bunisha Abdul Latif. Rajinder Kaur Virk. Renee Ng Jin Yi. Rifki Amirul Rosli. Rochelle Sim Hui Yi. Ros Fazana Roshaider. Rosemary Kit Yi Henry. S. Aishwarya. Sakina Naziha Roslan. Sarah Nur Sahira Fazal. Saw Lele. Si Ken Leong Jeremy. Selwyn Lim. Xiao Xingying Geraldine. Xiao Suyi Celestine. Shannon Lo Si En. Sharian Devarajan. Sim Wei Wen. Sim Wei Xiong. Xiao Jit Kyung. Xiao Wan Xing. Siti Aisha Hussein. Siti Aisha Abdul Razak. Siti Nabila Othman. Siti Nur Iman Muhammad Ali. So Shiqi Beatrice. Sri Ganesh Yuvan Raman. Su Rahe. Sun Xiao Li. Shaza Amira Aslan. Tan Dijie. Tan Fang Yin Ni. Tan Li Peng. Tan Li Ling. Tan Sao Quen Hilda. Tan Yen Ching. Tan Yi Yun Florence. Tan Yi Si. Tan Ziyong Benjamin. Teh Zhiqiang. Teh Su Wen Lydia. Tiao Wen Yen. Tam Hui Xia. Tam Ren Jie. To Xiong Ching. Teng Chi Wai. Vanessa Cheng Wan Ting. Vanessa Chiu Hui Ying. Vanna Ong Lee Mei. Veronica Lim Jia Ying. Vikinesh Balakrishnan. Wei Li Jia. Wei Shuang. Wong Kai Lee Rachel. Wong Min Chi. Yamuna Puvanadran. Yang Hui Yi. Yang Xiaoqing. Yap Wan Hui Drusilla. Ye Jing Xuan. Yo Shifeng Jeremy. Zahita M. Muhammad Iqbal. Zhou Meng Yuan. Joey Yo Kai Hui. Thank you, Mrs. Chua. Mr. Chairman, we shall now invite Ms. Rachel Ong Lin Hui from the Postgraduate Diploma in Education Secondary Program to deliver her valedictory speech.
Mr. Wong Siu Hong, Deputy Chair NIE Council, Ms. Liu Wei Li, Director General of Education, Ministry of Education, members of the NIE Council, distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. A very good afternoon to all of you. I'm Rachel from the graduating PGDE secondary cohort. It is a great honor and privilege to address my fellow graduates on this momentous occasion. Today marks the start of another exciting journey where we are no longer considered as student teachers, but freshly minted beginning teachers. At this moment, I would like you to turn to the fellow graduates sitting next to you, give them a handshake and say, "Good job." Good job to everyone, and a huge congratulations on the successful completion of our respective NIE programs. Looking back, I still cannot fathom how fast time had passed. I remember my peers and I struggling to complete our assignments and our practicum. During practicum, we prepared many lesson plans and materials, hoping that our lessons would be good enough for our students in schools. Thankfully, equipped with the technical knowledge we acquired from our various courses, as well as the unwavering emotional support from our friends and family, we managed to complete our practicum. We learned something new about ourselves, our teaching, about our students every day. Our journey through NIE has been anything but smooth. There were ups and downs, but it is also through such times that we could grow and work towards being better educators for our students, present and future. While we celebrate today, I note that this success is by no means our own. At this juncture, I would like to invite fellow graduates to stand up and face our guests. Please join me in putting our hands together to thank these important pillars of support, for without them, we will not be where we are today. Thank you. Please be seated. We owe it to our tutors, loved ones, and most importantly, the preceding generation of teachers that have inspired us. Today, we stand proudly as full-fledged teachers, ready to give back to society. I'm sure some of us here still keep in touch with our teachers, even though we have graduated a long time ago. I still keep in touch with my JC form teacher, who was one who loves her students unconditionally. Though she was busy, she never failed to check in with me and would often stay back after school to listen to my troubles. Never once did she make me feel unseen or unheard, no matter how unsure I was of myself. Like she did, I hope to provide the same safe and hopeful environment for my students to learn and grow in. Evidently, her role in my life has gone beyond a JC biology teacher, but a mentor whom I respect dearly, even in adulthood. As we move on to a new chapter of our journey, which will be the most important chapter as we impart what we have learned to the next generation, I would like to share 3 of my greatest takeaways of what it means to be a beginning educator. I hope you might find them useful. I will humbly build upon these ideas to chart my own professional growth. First, keep learning. We often tell our students that it is fine to make mistakes as long as we learn from them. But yet, many of us still fear failure. However, as the education landscape and profile of students continue to evolve, it is critical to embrace change and be willing to experiment with new methods to stay relevant. During my teaching practicum, there were a few occasions where I tried a particular pedagogy or tool that I was unfamiliar with, but thought the students would enjoy. Inevitably, there were many what-ifs running through my mind. What if the tool doesn't work in class? What if the students find it boring? What if they don't end up learning anything? It was only later on that I realized that it was perfectly all right not to get things right the first time. Rather, it is the process of fine-tuning our craft while maintaining a positive attitude towards learning that we can improve ourselves and, in turn, enhance the learning experience of our students. We show our students how to reflect on what went well and what didn't, and how we are willing to try again. This is the same attitude that we try to inculcate in our students, that we ourselves must lead by example in being lifelong learners. Second, look for our marigolds. I've been blessed to have many supportive individuals throughout my teaching journey, giving me advice and lending a listening ear whenever I faced challenges. One thing I've learned during practicum is humility. I asked for help or advice. When I took a Secondary 3 G1 class this year, there were times where I felt demoralized and dissatisfied with how the lesson went. Initially, I was a little lost as a teacher for not being able to maintain positive discipline in class. Troubled, I spoke to my colleague who was empathetic to my predicament. Not only did he share with me some strategies to engage them, he also directed me to resources and even demonstrated how I could enact it during lesson. In that instance, I truly felt that I was not in this alone, that I had the support of colleagues and friends who went through what I did, and I certainly became more confident and equipped taking on subsequent classes. Having marigolds whom we can bounce ideas with and be vulnerable to would definitely help in our personal growth as an educator. Third, be sincere in our interactions with students. Students do know it when teachers care about them. I recall during my untrained teaching stint, I had a discussion with some students about the various subject combinations available. One of the students shared that she was not intending to take physics in Secondary 3. However, she continued by saying this, and I quote, "I still hope to do well for physics though, because my teacher puts in a lot of effort for us." Somehow this passing remark remains etched in my mind because it shows how much influence we have on our students and how our attitudes in turn rub off on them. At times, we may feel like our efforts are wasted and unappreciated. However, like the starfish story, our efforts could make a world of difference to that one child. Therefore, remembering the little things they say and demonstrating that we care in our own ways can go a long way in making our students feel cared for. My fellow graduates, as we continue on this noble journey of shaping minds and molding the future, let us bear in mind the immense power and responsibility that we hold as educators, and be that nurturing sunlight that the young seedlings can bask in to grow into their best selves. Congratulations once again, and I hope with all my heart that we create a profound and lasting impact on society through the incredible gift of education. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to invite Mrs. Chua Yen-Ching, member of the NIE Council, to present scrolls to our graduating teachers. Mrs. Chua will present the following teachers who have been awarded the Postgraduate Diploma in Education Secondary and Postgraduate Diploma in Education Junior College. Alexandra de Vera Kebabat. Ang Sui Huat. Ao Zhizhong Aloysius. Bei Guan Ting Jonathan. Benjamin Tan. Caritas Lee Ke-Jing. Carol Wong Hoi-Yu. Chan Yu-Wei Dominic. Cheng Sinter. Sherilyn Tan Shuing. Chester Tan Yue Jun. Chiu Hui Qi. Chiu Jingqi Selena. Chiu Min En Lydia. Chiu Si-Hui. Chia Sun-Han Justin Yen. Chia Ying-Yin. Chiang Li-Sin. Chin Wei-Li Kenneth. Chong Xiang-Yang Isaac. Chu Yan-Ling Claudia. Chao Hui-Xuan. Chua Jinxia Valerie. Chua Wei-Chuan Jason. Chu Binghao Edwin. Chong Si Sherry Sarah. Claire Chong Su Lin. Cynthia Lim Sin Ru. Daniel Martin Zaini. Daniel Chan Chong Wing. Derek Lim En Sheng. Donovan Liu Yi Heng. Dora Tay Hui Sien. Fazli Ahmad. Go Zuwei Muhammad Haiko. Go Sin Yun Audrey. Go Chen Xiang. Grace Tsai Chuan Hui. Ham Wee King Andy. Han Xiu Ting Serene. Hong Wei En Isaac. Jasmine Liu Yiting. Jasvinder Kaur Panu. Jeremiah Tan Teck Xuan. Jareen Lim Shu Ting. Joel Chan Jiehao. Jovin Tan Wen Lin. Joy Yu Lee Sin. Kalyani Ravindran. Ke Shi Yao. Ko Guang Wei. Ko Jiasheng Zachary. Ko Kai Min Jasmine. Kong Zixuan. Lau Mui Ling Jocelyn. Lau Xiu Min Rachel. Li Jianlin. Li Jingyu. Li Wenchen. Li Wenhui Priscilla. Li Wenrong. Li Yinghui, Grace. Li Yuhui. Leong Jinsi, Jin. Liu Yukun. Lim Jeremiah Elijah Maria Francisco. Lim Jia Ying. Lim Rui. Lim Si Megan. Lim Su Wen. Lim Xiaofeng. Lim Xieting Shirley. Lim Yuzheng. Lou Jiaqi. Lou Jiayi. Lou Zuyu Ellen. Madeline Lee Cui Ying. Mahalingam Umama Hiswari. Manikandan Suguna. Marcus Go Tao Zhi. Marianne Louise Das. Mavis Teo. Mervyn Yao Chong. Muhammad Hakim Muhammad Zainal Abidin. Muhammad Imran Khan Muhammad Arshad Khan. Muhammad Firdaus Sulaiman. Muhammad Swazwan Muhammad Shaha. Natalie Go Chang Siu. Nazira Banu Abdul Kadir Niazi. Neo Chin Kai ND. Nareen Ng Silei. Ng Ning. Ng Shufen Clarice. Ng Yuning Ruth. Noor Sharfina Shafrazu Amin. Nicholas Ng Sin Guan. Nuha Amani Misbahuddin. Noor Afika Hamdan. Noor Ain Muhammad Zulkifli. Noor Amelina Norman. Noor Amira Rosman. Noor Iliana Roslin. Noor Fahana Muhammad Saini. Noor Fatima Khalid. Noor Shifa Shaifu Ali. Noor Umaira Surati Gulam Muhammad Khan Surati. Noor Zakia Zakaria. Noliana Muhammad Rifan. Nuru Sazani Muhammad Salih. Ocampo Justin Dominic Mina. O Eating Desiree. Olivia Tan Li Ling. Ong Pei Huat Brendan. Ong Ray Siang. Pang An Chi. Pang Siok Man. Pang Tianfeng. Pearl Wong Chin Chin. Pauline Chia Kai Ling. Pauline Lo Ling Hui. Pak Hui Fang. Peg Yi Ling. Phyllis Wong Hui Yin. Poon Suk King. Rachel Ong Lin Hui. Richard Newell. Samantha Tan Sin Yi. Sarah Jane Lee Le Jia. Sarah Ng Shu Qi. Xia Cheng, Sean Li Yue Hao, Sito Ikang Marcus, Shanice Xia Xuan Ting, Shao Shan, Sean Lim Tian Jin, Sim Si Hui Stella, Sim Shin Ying, Sim Zhi Sin, So Jing Wen, Srivasan Suganti, Stephanie Chiu Yujin, Suhaimi Yuzri, Sulaiman Azim Muhammad Daud, Suniza Juwaira Sulaiman, Tan Jin Ming, Tan Ming Hui, Tan Jing, Tan Su Xian Jesslyn, Tan Wei Yan Vian, Tan Xiangyu Sharon, Tae Yi Heng, Tan Zhengwei Martin, Tao Ruijue, Tae Chen-yi Trevor, Tae Hui Sin, Tae Jingyi, Tae Minhui, Tae Zhiqian, T Shihui, Teo Angguan, Teo Jiawei, Teo Kang-jung Ernest. Teo Kun-ho Anu. Teo Siu-yen. Teo Wan-lin. Teo Wei-ling. Teo Zhi-yi Isabel. Tanigavil Chitra. Tirunavu Karasu Pongodi. To Wei-xiong. To Jin-lee Natalie. Tracy Tay Pin. Uma Maheshwari Ravi Sankar. Ong Ziqing. Victor Paul Brangtung. Victoria Lin Tan Tian Tian. Viknesh Kumar Somu. Visalachi Santira Sagaran. Wan Kwan Yi. Weng Xiaohong. Wong Chong-tak. Wu Ka-wai. Wen Cheng-yi. Xu Yiming. Yap Hui-hian Jane. Yap Li-ren. Ye Jie-er. Yo Cong-ren. Yo Hu-ming Jeremy. Yong Jingjun. Yong Pei-si Beatrice. Yong Ziling Alice. Yuan Jiajun. Zhuang Xinru. Douglas Pang Weijie. Lim Jingjie. Go Kiam Lee. Lim Kun Liang. Lim Chen Ting Jodin. Lo Jia Tian. Ng Li San. Tae Guan Wei Bernard. Yu Ying En Pearly. We present the following teachers who have been awarded the Postgraduate Diploma in Education, Physical Education. Afiq Kosnan Siran. Ang Ching Yin Cindy. Chong Chun Xiang. Chu Min Elizabeth. Christopher Teo Ming Tian. Chua Jiamin. Edwin Ong Zhiwei. Eugene Tan Rong Hui. Evans Tan Jian En. Gordon Ranjit Magera. Grace Wong Jie Er. Hu Kang Sean. Jack Hing. Jordan To Yue Xuan. Joy Ng. Kok Yong Jia. Lau Yishan. Li Jianjie Dion. Li Yanying. Li Peixuan Bertha. Lim Wenxian. Mo Wei Ping. Muhammad Hasmi Jaffa. Muhammad Nos Safwan Othman. Muhammad Hakim Mustaza. Muhammad Hisham Kamzani. Nariza Semin. Jinting Nathaniel. Su Xian. Noor Iman Hashim. Ong Kahao Benjamin. Pang Yenping Angeline. Kwame Fang Jenny. Roxas Joanna Marie Imus. Sean Lim Chong Sheng. Suren Sandran. Tan Jian Chai Sam. Tae Hui Shan Yvonne. Tae Hui Hun. Tiffany Go Shiyun. Wang Junhao Jordan. Yo Xuan. Thank you, Mrs. Chua. We shall now proceed with the presentation of medals and prizes.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I now call upon our guest of honor, Mr. Wong Siu Hoon, to present medals and prizes to our award winners. Winner of the NIE Gold Medal and winner of the Association of Mathematics Educators Book Prize, Rachel Ong Lin Hui. Winner of the NIE Gold Medal, Tan Di Jie. Winner of the Rotary International 75th Anniversary Gold Medal, Sean Lim Tan Yin. Winner of the NIE Award, Pang Seok Man. Winner of the Dr. Sheila Fernandez Prize and winner of the Singapore Association for the Advancement of Science Prize, Chong Chien Hui Odila. Winner of the Association of Mathematics Educators Book Prize and winner of the Wong Hee Hua Memorial Prize, Rochelle Sim Hui Yi. Winner of the Bing Kim Holdings Book Prize, Yo Shin Fen Jeremy. Winner of the C. Kunalan Book Prize, Sean Lim Zhong Shen. Winner of the Geography Teachers Association of Singapore Book Prize, Sherilyn Tan Shu Yin. Winner of the History Association of Singapore Book Prize, Tan Chen Wei Martin. Winner of the Justin Chaw Singh Book Prize and winner of the Singapore Teachers Union Book Prize, Ke Shi Yao. Winner of the Singapore Association for the Advancement of Science Prize, Investiture. Winner of the Singapore Chinese Teachers Union Book Prize, Derek Lim En Shen. Winner of the Singapore Teachers Union Book Prize, Chu Min Elizabeth. Winners of the Dr. Ong Yong Ping Book Prize, Lu Yin. Thank you, Mr. Wong.
We shall now invite Director General of Education, Ms. Liu Wei Li, to recite the Teacher's Pledge together with us. All educators, please rise. Raise your right hand and let us proclaim the Teacher's Pledge together.
We,
The teachers of Singapore, pledge that we will be true to our mission to bring out the best in our students. We will be exemplary in the discharge of our duties and responsibilities. We will guide our students to be good and useful citizens of Singapore. We will continue to learn and pass on the love of learning to our students. We will win the trust, support, and cooperation of parents and the community so as to enable us to achieve our mission. Thank you, Ms. Liu. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and sing the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the Teachers' Investiture ceremony. Graduates and guests, kindly remain at your seats and wait for our usher's signal to leave the auditorium. Thank you and have a good day.